Hi, my name is Ajeesh, right? So today I'll be showing how to do the stenography to hide text file in an image. So first we have the picture over here on this folder. This is the picture, and I've written down the message. That's my my MIT ID, and my name. So first up, what we need to do is compress this to make a zip folder, and then we'll have to go to the directory that we've saved this file in the terminal. So what we need to do is we just need to concatenate this zip file inside this picture JPEG file. So what we do is cat and the name of the picture and the name of the text file, which is text.zip. And then what's the name of the file that we need to put it as. So I'll just write it as pic2.zip file, pic2.jpeg file. All right. So as you can see, we still have the same picture. There's no modifications done on it. Now, if you want to extract this one, so as you can see, this is the original file, picture.jpg, and this is the new file. So the size is increased by this text file. So what we need to do is to extract this, we just need to write tail-c plus. So this will be the size of the original file, which is 102.458. Now we just need to add +1 on this. So make it plus 102459. And then the image name, which is pic2.jpg. And then the output will be, I'll just write it as unhidden .zip file. Okay, so if we extract this, you can see the text that's come out. So this is how we extract the data from the picture.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about stenography, which is used to hide any application inside another file. So for this video, I will be showing a stain hide application, which will be using to hide a text file into the audio file. So for that one, we have created a two file. One is document.txt, which got some data in it, and another one is audio, which is in WAV file as instructed in the assignment. If the file is in any on another format than the WAV, then we can just go to the online application and just convert it to the WAV. The next step will be to install the application known as stick hide. So for that one, we will be using this command. So just press enter, and since it's already installed in my PC, it's saying that it's no longer needed. The next step will be to embed the document file inside the audio file. So here Stinghide is the application, CF is the cover file, and EF is the embedded file. So let's press the enter, and then it will ask for the passphrase. Let's use 12345, 12345. See, and it's saying that embedding document text into audio file is done. Let's take the file. Now let's try to remove the document.txt. See, as you can see, only the audio.wav file is left. Now let's try to extract the document.txt from the audio file. For the extraction, we will be using this command. Here, string hide is the application extract, and SF is the show file from the audio file. So if we do the extract.wav, it will ask for the passphrase. And when you enter the passphrase, it's saying that extracted data to document.txt. So let's check the file, since previously the document text was not showing here, and now after the extraction it's showing over here. So let's check the document.txt. See, as you can see, we can see the data we have previously added.
So I'm here to present anti-forensic techniques, and I've chosen data hiding and time stomping. So I'll start with the introduction to data hiding. Data hiding is a technique which is used by criminals to hide the activity and to make it harder for forensic investigators to actually find out about the files and to like make hurdles in their forensic investigations. So what is data hiding? Data hiding consists of concealing information, the actual information from forensic investigators, and they do it by modifying the files, and they can modify the files by themselves, or they can use tools as well. The goal is to keep keep the data which can be used as evidence hidden from the investigators, and it is one of the most common techniques used. There's two ways to hide your data. One is steganography, the other is alternate data streams. So for the first is steganography, it hides data within other files. So it can be images or videos, but inside those images or videos, there will be embedded text, and the embedded text would have evidence, which they try to hide from the investigators. And this, again, it kind of makes hurdles in forensic investigations. It hides data, and it is hard to detect. Like, you cannot use standard tools. You have to use specified tools to detect data hiding through steganography. And I think one of the tools is called steganalysis, something like that. The next method is alternate data streams. So alternate data streams is the same concept of data hiding, but it is a bit different as it uses multiple data streams within a single file on NTFS. Now, what is NTFS? It means New Technology File System. It is a file system used by Windows. And data can be embedded into a single file without changing anything in the file. By changing anything, I mean the size or appearance, or like any modification that may imply. But all the data is hidden within the actual file. And example is, as mentioned, malware hidden in an alternate stream of a text file. You could take any random file from the NTFS, the New Technology File System, make some changes into it, and it cannot be detected by normal tools. Now, what impact does it have on the forensics? So normal tools cannot be used. So the forensic investigators have to have advanced tools to kind of gain evidence from any evidence that has been like hidden from these techniques, like I just described, ADS and steganography. So it kind of creates difficulty for investigators, and it complicates forensic analysis as well. It's very time consuming. The next methodology is time stomping. So what is time stomping? It is kind of a technique that alters the time, the date, last access of the files. So it kind of changes that information. Add those file stamps to mislead investigators. So the investigators would kind of perceive the timeline that is given in the file, but it will not actually be the real timeline. So it kind of deviates them from the path and kind of tricks them into thinking that the mentioned time and date in the file are the actual ones, but they're actually not. Changes creation and modification dates to confuse event timelines, as I described, and used to hide attacker activities. So to hide their activities, attacker will do this. So they kind of trick the investigators. So time stomping methods there are two methods: manual time stomping and automated. Manual can be done using command line tool. It can be done within the Windows system itself. And automated, it uses other software and tools. And to mention a timestamp and Metasploit, they have the libraries which you can use to, and then you can modify the file information of your liking. Impact of time stomping on forensics. So it disrupts the timeline of events in an investigation, misleads the investigators, causes investigators to miss important evidence or misunderstand timelines, and requires advanced techniques to detect, leading to time-consuming analysis, because timing on a file is really important. So if attacker modifies or changes or tricks investigators into thinking otherwise, it creates a lot of problems in the investigation.
Hello everyone, my name is Aayush, and today I'll be discussing the pros and cons of data hiding and time stomping in different contexts. Now, focusing on data hiding, it has notable advantages. It's effective for covert communication and corporate espionage by embedding data within seemingly innocent files. However, there are drawbacks. These methods have limited to small data capacity and can be detected by advanced forensic tools. Additionally, There's a risk of data loss, especially in social media format, where compression may occur. Next, let's look at time stomping. One of its main benefits is that it misleads investigators by creating false timelines, which can be especially useful in cases of malware distribution and corporate espionage. On the downside, it can be detected through log and metadata analysis. It's also less relevant in social media context unless timestamps of post needs alteration. Thank you for your attention.
I'm Sashini, so I'm going to use time stopping on the file. So first we have to open PowerShell in administrative access. First we have to go to the folder, like the directory. We have those files. So I'm going to go into it. And then I'm going to use the ls command to list the files in the folder. So these are the two files we have in it, like image jpg and secret txt, like the text file. So I'm going to use the time stopping on the image jpg. To view the current time stopping, I'm going to use this command. And it will show the current status of the file. So it's time it show the same date and the time, because I changed this for the assignment report. So let's change it again so I can show that it actually works. So now I'm gonna apply the time stopping to the image file. For that, I'm gonna use this command for it. So now I'm gonna change the creation time. Let's change it to 2024 10:10, and the time 10 a.m. And then the file last access, last written time, to the same one, 2024 10 o'clock. And lastly, the last access time, to the same time. Okay, now we change it. Let's check if it has been changed. The same command we used earlier to check the current status. So now you can see it has changed. So that's how we use time stopping in a file. Now I'm going to talk about the usefulness of the time stopping. The first one is hide the file history. Like if someone wants to hide the timeline, like the true timeline or the file history, they can use time stopping. Like if they want to change the create time, last written time, or the last access time, they use this technique. The second use is avoid of identification. Time stopping can be used to avoid forensic investigations. So for example, if it says like a malware was put in a computer a long time ago, and by changing the history of the using time stopping, it might not be flagged as a recent threat, so it will be less likable to detect by them. So the third one is confuse forensic analysts. Using time stopping, it will take time to investigators to figure out what happened, and it will be hard to figure out current correct timeline. So the fourth one is create fake evidence. Time stopping can be used to create or modify evidence to cover up what actually happened or to make false evidence. Thank you.